The education system hates America's children, and here's why. To be a successful product of America's schooling, you have to have all the right things going for you at the right time. The sad reality for many children is that opportunities can be diminished greatly based on race. To explore this topic, I met with both secondary educators and higher educators to discuss the effect of race on a child's academic success. The first thing an educator will cite is the soft racism of low expectations. This means that teachers assume that a non-white child is not capable, or in a few cases more capable, and adjust their expectations accordingly, leading to the child rising to meet, as most kids do, the highest expectation that a teacher has set, which may not be nearly as high as those unspoken expectations for another child. A study carried from 2002 to 2012 by Seth Gerhenson of American University and Nicholas Papageorge of Johns Hopkins University found that teachers had much lower expectations of African Americans than they had for white students. These lower expectations also meant lower achievement by the student, and it is shown through the study that students who have teachers that are confident in their ability to reach higher learning have a larger college attainment rate. The same soft racism of low expectations is also the culprit of a disconnect between the educator and the child's family, which is harmful since family involvement is a large part of academic success. An example of this is a teacher neglecting to call a struggling child's home and establish a relationship with the parents because they feel, perhaps subconsciously, that the parent probably already knows their child's struggles in school. Had it been a child of a different race, the teacher may have notified the parent, finding that relationship to be a more comfortable one to establish. As George W. Bush famously said, discrimination is still a reality, even when it takes different forms. Instead of Jim Crow, there's racial redlining and profiling. Instead of separate but equal, there's separate and forgotten. Many children are being forgotten in America's education system, and it needs to change.